Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to another episode of Raina Teas. Now, in this episode, we're going to talk about witchcraft, respectability, politics. Now, if you're asking yourself, what the fuck is witchcraft, respectability, politics? I'm going to read to you the definition of what respectability politics is because I'm attaching it to witchcraft, okay? So, respectability politics is the attempts by marginalized groups to police their own members and show their social values as being continuous and compatible with mainstream values rather than challenging the mainstream for what they see as its failure to accept difference. Now, how that ties into witchcraft politics or witchcraft respectability politics is because I have noticed it's a lot of y'all so-called witches who want to get on social media and try to police witchcraft to other witches and trying to control what other witches are doing in their magic and what kind of magic that these other witches are practicing. And the type of witchcraft that we're specifically talking about is goetic work with alleged so-called demons. It's a lot of alleged so-called witches who want to talk about, oh, don't work with demons and that demons are evil and that you just need to work with God and that demons are liars and that they can't be trusted and that if you are to go to somebody or if you are to suggest to somebody that they should work with a demon, that basically you're setting that person up to die or you're sabotaging them or you're doing that because you want to fuck them up because you like if you hate that person and that's why you're telling them that they should work with a demon. And mind you, these alleged so-called witches who want to police witchcraft or want to, promote some sort of fear tactic and want to scare people from working with so-called demons, these witches, if you ask them if they know what the Goetia or the Goetia is, these witches have never heard of the Goetia. They have never heard of this book. They have never read any type of workings concerning Goetic spirits. Okay, so these so called witches are coming onto social media and perpetuating Christian ideals on what so called demons are. Okay, because these so-called demons are not what we see as demon. When you think of the word demon in your mind or in my mind, when I think of the word demon, I see what I was programmed to see in movies is the devil-like entity with the wings and the horn, and they're red and evil and disgusting and dirty and filthy and all of that scary type of shit that you see in movies with a demon. We've been programmed to see that when we see demon and we're programmed to see hell and all of that shit that we've seen in movies. But the reality is that that's not true. These are fabrications. These are lies that Christianity has created, just like they created lies about witchcraft. So if you're a witch, wouldn't you think that there's some sort of backstory to what a quote unquote demon is? Like these quote unquote demons are not demons. This is a word that was twisted. The original definition of demon is good spirit. And the word was twisted to mean something else, which is what we see today as a demon. And these quote unquote demons from the Goetia, they're not demons. These spirits originally are from the Middle East, from Sumeria, Mesopotamia. Excuse me, y'all. I drink some water. These spirits are from the Middle East and Africa, okay? And they existed before Christianity. These so called demons were gods of different cities in the cradle of civilization, okay? When people first began to live together and develop written language tens of thousands of years ago, the spirits of the Goetia, they were the ones that were the gods of that time before Christianity existed in Judaism. Okay, it wasn't until Christianity later down the line that they took all of these deities and changed their names and made them into demons. Okay. And the Goetia, honestly, that book to me, it was written by a Christian or something like that because the whole idea of demon is not even accurate as far as like what we see or we call demons today is not accurate with what those spirits are. Like I personally don't even really call them demons. I call them spirits because that word demon was attached to these spirits later down the line. They weren't called demons tens of thousands of years ago. They were the gods of these cities and towns and countries. So why would I use modern verbiage like a demon or even calling them a king or all of that? You know, I still use that, you know, because it sounds nice. So I do use the word king when I'm calling on a goetic king. And yeah, I use goetic when I, you know, say their name, goetic king or whatever. But what's in the Goetia as far as like them being demons and being from hell and all of that shit, that to me, that's not real. That was written by a Christian and that's not the truth of those spirits. That was put on them later down the line. And even the addition of Lucifer in the book to me is an extra addition that has nothing to do with where a lot of those gods are originally from. Like I don't work personally with Lucifer. Lucifer to me is a Christian concept. Lucifer, the devil, all of that shit, Satan, that to me is a Christian concept. So I don't attach these goetic entities with Lucifer, with hell, with, you know, all of that shit. No, I don't do that. So all these misconceptions, all these lies that you so-called witches are out here promoting against these so-called demons is lies. And you need to educate yourself. Stop perpetuating motherfucking lies. These spirits are not evil. Yes, some of them may be deep. They may be deep and intense and aggressive, but you have that in all type of different, systems, magical systems. You have different entities from all over the world that may be aggressive, that may be intense. And not all goetic spirits are intense or aggressive. Many of them are calm and benevolent. You have a whole variety of spirits. There are angels who are aggressive too and who have caused harm. I'm no scholar on the Bible. I've never read a page in my life of the Bible, okay? And I'm proud of that. But from what I've heard, these angels ain't all, you know, strawberries and pecan butter, butter pies. So yes, I'm gonna need you witches to fall the fuck back, you so-called witches, fall the fuck back and educate yourself on what these so-called demons really are. Over here trying to control people, trying to, have magic or witchcraft look like more. And you know what? You Wiccans are you're to blame for a lot of this shit. Like a lot of these Wiccans, they want to make magic and witchcraft so PC and palatable to mainstream society. They want to make it like, oh, we're just like you. We don't believe in demons either. We don't work with demons either, just like you. we're all, that is what respectability politics is. A lot of you witches want to kind of align yourself with Christianity and want to align yourself with mainstream to attract these people to you. And it's like, no, okay? Break free from the bullshit. Break free from these concepts that these witches have created, okay? They're not speaking the truth. They're lying their asses on social media, perpetuating bullshit. So that's basically what I want to get on here and just say, okay? And I'll see you guys on the next one.